Hello, this is Mr. Harold, and I'm just here to take you on a quick tour of Blackboard in case this is your first time using it. Now, your version is going to look a little bit different, but that's because I'm using a teacher version, whereas you're using a student version, so you'll see a few less buttons on yours than mine. Basically, you're going to sign into Blackboard, and when you do, you want to go ahead and click Classes. Now, you may be involved in a number of different courses, but be sure that you click the course called Summer Keystone Lit, BW, Keystone Literature. The ones with the words Keystone and Literature a lot. When you click there, you'll be brought to a main screen like this. Now this is going to have the main class information in the front. You can find things like the syllabus and the course details in the center. You might want to give those a read once, however you're probably not going to spend a lot of time there. The bulk of the information can be found along the side. You'll notice there's week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's a total of 5 units, and one of them is going to take about 2 weeks while the rest will take 1. So let's go ahead and click week 1 for an example. Now each week is going to have a brief overview at the beginning. It'll tell you what you're going to learn. There'll probably be a video inserted here as well once I finish making them. There'll be the overall project for the unit, and then there'll be a series of lessons. This one has 4, it looks like, and then there'll be some folders at the bottom, but you don't need to worry about those. You just need to worry about completing the lessons. So when you click a traditional lesson, there will usually be 2 or 3 things to click. There will always be a lesson at the top. This was made by Soft Chalk. What this has is a 4-step process. Let me show you what it looks like. It's going to open up a new window, and it's going to ask if you want to begin. So you go to the right and click View Lesson. Give it a second to process, of course. There'll be an opening screen where they tell you about what this lesson is about. There will be a second screen where they give you a note-taking guide, and they give you a very brief video. Sometimes they talk about a specific author, sometimes they talk about a specific skill. Most of the time I cover this content at the beginning of the unit, so you probably won't need to spend a lot of time here. If you click Next, this will take you to the actual information, the actual reading of the content. So in this one, it wants you to check out a site about wolves. It wants you to read a biography about Jack London and complete this very brief interactive activity to sort of demonstrate your knowledge. Finally, there'll be a brief assessment, a series of multiple choice questions. Here they are. You'll notice there's only about 5 of them here. These are just to see, have you been reading, have you been paying attention? When you're done, click Next. It'll tell you your score, and you'll move on. Now, you're not going to be able to get credit for this unless you actually answer the questions correctly. And all of these answers are sent to me. So be sure that you're actually taking your time on this and giving it an effort. Once you get through the lesson, once you've demonstrated you have a solid score, you'll be approved to start the final project for the unit. Remember, you need to finish all 5 units in order to complete this class. Well, that's just a very brief overview of Soft Chalk. There's 2 more things I want to show you. If you are asked to write a blog, you're just going to click Blog right here, and it's going to take you to your own blog page, and you can click Create Blog Entry. Now you'll notice that something happened. This is the question, but when I clicked Blog, that question went away. Be sure that you copy the question so that you can paste it later into the blog and you don't forget it. A journal is very similar. A journal, it'll take you to the journal page. You'll click Create Journal Entry, and you can write your journal there. While there's not too much of a difference between blogs and journals, it's just a slightly different style. Blogs are meant to be published online, whereas journals are meant to be kept private. I'll be reading all of them, though probably nobody else will be. All right, well that's it for now. That's a very brief overview of Blackboard. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.